The human brain is still considered one of the biggest mysteries in the world. People are still amazed by the kind of things it can do, but here's the simple truth. Our brain is not as reliable as you think. They can be easily tricked and their perception can be easily tampered with. Don't believe me? Well, after this video, you will. Today we are presenting you 15 of the best optical illusion and brain tricks. Your mind will be blown by some of the things your brain is capable of. From false color, filling up blank spaces, to interpreting a whole shape wrong, we have it all for you. So be sure to stick around till the end. Ready to fool your brains? Let's go! Number 15. Count the dots. In this image, I would like you to find out how many black dots you can see. Take a good look and say your answers. If you said 0, you are correct, because there are no black dots in this image. Despite what your eyes are telling you, there are no black dots in this image. What you are seeing as a black dot effect is simply white dots that appear to darken in your periphery vision. This is an example of grid illusion. It is still unknown why this trick works like this on our brain, but we can all agree our brain does crazy things sometimes. And to think this isn't even half good as what's about to come next. Number 14. Moving picture. When you run your eyes through this image, it's like the whole picture is moving. The picture seems to be all squiggly and not straight. But that's not it. This picture is not tampered with or animated. Still don't believe me? Try staring at just one place in this picture. It'll start to appear straight and you'll see that part stop moving. This is an example of peripheral drift illusion. In the time it takes our brain to process the slight change in luminance, this illusion tricks our brain. Number 13. Line tricks. I bet you have seen this type of illusion before, but let's take a look at it anyway. See this image and tell me which line is bigger. I know it may seem obvious at first, but think again. If you said both lines are equal, take a point, you are correct. This is an example of the Ponzo illusion, or also known as background illusion. True to its name, this illusion takes advantage of the human brain's use of background to judge the size of an object. Number 12. The bulge effect. Okay, this requires your active participation and it's super easy. So what you have to do is stare at the image and slowly move closer to the screen. You'll see the white light become brighter and widespread. Now, slowly back away while still looking at it and you'll see the light fade into the background. Did you see that? This illusion uses a color gradient to trick our brain and is called the dynamic luminance gradient effect. Number 11. I spy an animal. This one is pretty interesting. When you look at the image, at first glance, it's just a series of black and white lines, but wait, there is more. There is an animal hidden in this image. You have to shake your head back and forth to see the animal in this illusion. Once you have seen it, it's hard to miss. If you spied a cat, then you are right. This illusion is totally dependent on the lighting and perception. Some people can see it at first glance, while others may take a while. If you go closer to your screen, the cat disappears, while if you zoom out, it becomes very clear. Number 10. Green dot or not. In this next video, you'll see a pink dot disappear one at a time. But wait for it, this illusion will blow your mind. I want you to stare at the cross in the middle. In your peripheral vision, you will see a green dot appear where the pink dot is missing. At first, you just see a green dot moving around the perimeter filling up the empty space. But if you keep staring at the cross, all the pink dots in the background will gradually start to fade away to where only the green dot is moving. But that's a lie. There is no green dot and the pink dot don't really disappear. This illusion is known as the lilac chaser illusion. Number 9. The Ambassadors. This painting was by a German artist, Hermann the Younger. This painting is called The Ambassador and it's been a mystery for centuries now. When you look at the painting for the first time, you'll see what appears to be a large, deformed object at the bottom. The object doesn't make any sense. But, as you continue to view it at a particular angle, the unanimated object turns into a human skull right before your eyes. This is a most famous example of anamorphosis, where an irregular shape changes into its true form when viewed in a particular way. But for all we know, that is an irregular object that means nothing, but our brain is tricking us to make sense of things. Still here? Good. It's about to get more interesting. Number 8. Confetti. Question. What color are the circles in this picture? Did you see a series of colors when you first looked at it? Wrong. Despite what you may see, it turns out all the circles are the same color. It's the trick of the colored lines that made you see different color circles. This picture went viral in 2018 and is a classic example of Munker illusion. This particular illusion reveals how much our perception of color is influenced by other surrounding colors. Number 7. Size differences. Remember that one trick we did with the line? Yes, let's do that again with the circles. When you see the image head on, it's almost impossible to believe that they are the same, but they are in fact the same size. The circle in the image is affected by the size of the circles surrounding it, making it hard to believe that they are the same. Here's the proof. This effect is called the dynamic Ebbinghaus. Focus on the dot in the middle and you'll see how this trick works. Number 6. Ballerina doll. One question, which way is the doll spinning? If you have answered clockwise, you are correct. But if you answered anti-clockwise, you are still correct. The truth is, it's spinning both ways. But the silhouette makes it hard for us to differentiate the direction. But there is a way to figure this trick out. Hint. Rewind the video and focus on the shadow of her feet. Did you figure it out? If you are still stuck, rewind and take some more time. For the rest of us, let's move on to the next illusion. Number 5. Building illusion. This time, let's color a whole building with the power of our mind. Focus on the dot at the center of this video. You can blink, but don't look away from the dot. After 20 seconds, when the building appears more clearly, you can see the building in colors when in fact the picture is black and white. The picture turns black and white once you lose focus. The picture was never in color. It was your mind tricking you into filling the photo with colors. Don't believe it? Do it again. This time, don't look at the dot, just focus on the picture. The part where you see colors will now appear black and white. Number 4. Rotating circles. The clip below is just a bunch of circles rotating inside a bigger circle, right? Well, not really. It may seem like the obvious explanation, but the small circles are moving in straight lines. I know it's hard to believe, but it will make sense in a while. Is your mind blown yet? Number 3. Cafe wall illusion. In this picture, the lines appear to be slanted, but the lines in the image are perfectly parallel and perpendicular to each other. You can't see this with wide open eyes. For this, you'll have to squint your eyes to the extent that the image appears to be blurry. When the image is blurry, you'll be amazed to see that the lines are now perfectly parallel and perpendicular to each other. Here is a blurry image to save you the trouble. Yes, these are the same pictures. Number 2. Find the dots. The game is simple. There are 12 dots in this image, you have to find them. But here is the tricky part. You can't see all the dots at the same time. While you should be able to see any dot you look at directly, it's not possible to see more than one at once. The dots in your peripheral vision will appear and disappear. Why? This is a matter of perception and also our peripheral vision sucks. If you want to play this game, you'll have to take one at a time. Number 1. The wow effect. This is one powerful illusion that'll have you saying wow once you have tried it. In the video, focus on reading the letters in the center. As you read along, you'll find the vortex changing shape and color in the peripheral vision. This will work as long as you have your focus on the letter. The moment you look to the side, the lines will face back to black and white. Why? Because that's how they really are. There is no color in this illusion. Amazed yet? Let us know in the comment which illusion managed to blow your mind. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you are still bored, go ahead and click one of the videos on the screen and enjoy.